Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Finally out with the guy for the walk. Excuse me. It's an after dinner walk. And it's been, typical hot and humid, but been very dry still. It's been like 2 or 3 days since we've had any rain, which a normal year we get rain almost every day. And just the coverage on the showers have been really low this year. We've been having a westerly wind pretty much all the time, which pushes all the shower activity toward the east coast side, the Atlantic side, and they've been getting some good storms inland, like in Lakeland, and they've been getting hammered almost every day, but it's hit or miss for us closer to the coast, and lately it's been miss. And the weather forecaster was saying people are asking him, where's the daily storms that we're supposed to get? And he just said, sometimes you get dry summers, and this is one of them. He said the last 3 or 4 summers have been above average in rainfall. So I guess we're due for a dry summer. But he did warn that all it takes is a pattern shift and or a system to get stuck over us, and we'll have inches and inches of rain in 3 or 4 days, which has happened before. And I guess supposedly Wednesday, I think, is the day that they say we're going to get the pattern shift or get more of a easterly or northeasterly wind, which will set us up for the daily storms that we're supposed to get. And tropics have been quiet. There's been a couple of tropical storms, one off the northeast coast that's heading toward Europe now. It's not going to be a problem for us. And there's another one out in the Atlantic that basically is just going to fall apart. But it hasn't been favorable conditions for tropical storms and hurricanes for much of the year, between the dust we had earlier and the just the shear and the dry air that's out in the water now. But they did warn that even though it's, they say you only have 2 storms, but that's a lot. Even if they only make it to a tropical storm status, being that conditions are really unfavorable for any development, the fact that you have 2 storms out there is a bit concerning. Because as we go on end of August into September, it looks like the conditions are going to become very favorable for tropical development. And they said that September could really be active. So You get a couple of tropical storms or hurricanes, that'll take care of our rainfall deficit in one swoop. And yeah, I don't want to see it, but this is Florida, and we do get them. We still got this sidewalk closed off down here. Let's go this way, Shadow. Shadow, this way. Still don't know what they're doing here, but they're doing something. Now we got a big puddle of water here. Don't know what happened here. Don't know if somebody was out washing their car or what happened, but it's quite a good puddle. Maybe something they're doing with the construction, I don't know. I didn't think the sprinklers would do that, but maybe. But yeah, so that's the weather update. Still warm and dry, warm and dry. Well, actually, it's humid, but come on, Shadow. It's warm and humid, but dry as far as rainfall goes. So, I guess the big sports news is, anyway, for the Bruins, is Tuukka Rask called it quits. He's going home. Says being with his family is more important. And I don't blame him. I don't find fault with that. What I do find fault with is him bailing on the team right during the playoffs. I mean, if you wanted to make a decision like this, do it before the season started, definitely before the playoffs started. Kind of a crappy move, a crappy move by him, I think. And honestly, I think I'm done with him as a Bruin. I mean, he's probably, not probably, he is a good to great goaltender. But the problem is, what are you doing, Shadow? The problem is he hasn't won a Stanley Cup. And he's had 2 opportunities. In first year, 2013, he crapped the bed and wasn't good. Of course, we had injuries too, which didn't help, but he didn't play that good. And last year, he played pretty decent last year, but Game 7, he fell apart. And I hate to say it, but that's been his MO. You can't win the big games. And I hate to say it because, he's done just about everything else. He's won the Vezina. He's been really good. But he can't win the cup. And he quit on his team last year, or was it last year, this season, earlier this season, last season, somewhere along the way. He did the same thing, where he quit and went home. It wasn't for the season, it was like for a couple of weeks. But you know, he's got a history of bailing on the team, and you can't have that. Can't do that. You can't bail on your team when they need you the most. I mean, last time he did it was during the regular season, so it wasn't as bad. But now he's doing it during the Stanley Cup playoffs, and this comes a few days after he made a statement saying that playing without fans is like playing an exhibition game, and he doesn't like it. Well, you know, I can understand that sentiment. I mean, when I watch sports on TV with no fans, it is different. It is, you want to say like exhibition, all right, yeah, I can understand that sentiment. But you're also supposed to be competing for a Stanley Cup. And, you know, you knew the deal that there wasn't going to be any fans in the stands. When the season first started. And you had a couple days to, a few games anyway, to play when there was no fans during the, what was it, the exhibition, I think it was, and then they had a round robin thing. And you had an opportunity to see what it was like. And if you wanted out, you should have got out then. If you're wondering what I'm doing, he just took a little bit of a dump somewhere, and I can't find it. And I'm not going to look for it all day, all night. So if I can't find it pretty soon, it's a big pile of poop. How can I miss it? Hey, Shadow, come here and show me where you went. And I don't want to miss it and end up stepping in it. So that's that about Tuukka Rask and the Bruins. The Red Sox are getting beat again. I think they're like 6-13 now. They're playing the Yankees, so they have almost no chance of winning that game. And I think it was only 2-0 when I left, but it's probably 12-0 now. They don't have, Red Sox don't have pitching. Occasionally, well, actually not occasionally, they've been doing pretty good with the bats, but you know what, I'm just about ready to give up. But You know, I don't know. I know he took a dump. But I can't find it. Come on, Shadow. Shadow. Got mosquitoes around, which that's no surprise. So, other stuff in the news. Well, Biden has his vice president, who obviously, if he, God forbid, if he gets elected, you know, Kamala's going to be the president, Kamala. And just wondered if she got under Biden's desk like she did Willie Brown's. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. There's a girl, goes to her, technically she graduated, but she's got another semester to go at Harvard. Her name escapes me now, but oh, Clara. Clara, now her last name escapes me. Janover, there it is. Clara Janover. And what she did was, you know, she's Asian, which is, you know, not, I mean, it is part of the story because she made it part of the story, but it's not really. But she's a big Black Lives Matter supporter, and so she posted a, I don't know what do you want to call it, an analogy. She said that all lives supporters, all lives matter supporters, I'm gonna stab y'all. And this is what she said. I'm gonna stab y'all, and then I'm gonna worry about my paper cut, and say my paper cut matters while you bleed out and from your stab wound. And obviously what she was doing was trying to you know, equate, you know, Black Lives Matter is the big stab wound, and all lives matter is, you know, her little paper cut. And us people that think all lives matter, you know, would you know, don't care about black lives. And, well, she's wrong, but It was also wrong that she posted this on TikTok, and come on, let's go. And she got a big backlash from this. She had a job offer that was extended to her from Deloitte. I'm not familiar what kind of company that is, but they did offer her the job because she's got the email, and she has the job offer, and it was supposed to start in I don't know, September, October, somewhere around there, whatever. And because she said this, and the backlash she got from it from Jack Posobiec, I think his name is. He's a conservative, I don't know if he's just an internet personality or if he has talk shows. He might have been on Fox News a few times, but he made this go viral, and she's been getting, basically they doxed her, which for those that don't know, doxing is when you post somebody's address, phone number, personal information on the internet for everybody to see. And she's been getting death threats. Her mom a few years ago passed away unexpectedly, and meaning that she was on her own basically, and she was pretty much homeless. And so people were, insulting her, using her mother and everything. And I don't care if you don't like what she said. I don't agree with what she said. I don't agree with anything, hardly anything that she says. But you don't do that to somebody. And, she's making conservatives in general and Trump supporters who are, it's not just conservatives and Trump supporters. There's some Black Lives Matter people that resent what she said too, which is fine. Disagree with what she says. She admitted that she could have used a better analogy. She could have chosen her words better. But she believes in what she said, and I don't agree with it, but there's nothing inherently wrong. The stabbing thing went a bit much, but you still shouldn't dox somebody, and you shouldn't, some of the things, they're calling her racist stuff against Asians, which I'm not going to repeat here. And it's bad, and it makes everybody look bad. And I've tried to help her out, and even though I don't agree with her on anything, because, I can't say she loves Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, but she just hates Trump and thinks that anything is better than Trump, even if they're not. But I've taken issue with some of the things she said lately, and I wouldn't say attacked her. I just disagreed with her on the issues. I don't get into this, attacking her for being Asian or for being whatever. I attack her on the issues. And like I said, attack is probably the wrong word. But I post my disagreements. And that's the only way. I mean, you're probably not going to get through to somebody like her anyway, because she's too, you know, set in her I hate Trump ways. But engaging with somebody without calling names, without making racial statements and stuff, that works a lot better. And I disavow anybody that does that. I mean, some of the things, I mean, it's really bad. You can go to her TikTok, her page, or her Instagram page, and you can see it for yourself. But it's bad. And like I said, I don't agree with her on anything pretty much, but you know, she's a human being and she deserves, you know, she doesn't deserve to be doxxed. She doesn't deserve to have her job taken away from her, which is what happened. And it's not right what she's going through. And I mean, yeah, she shouldn't have used the language she used, but still no reason to do what they did to her. But anyway, I'm just about home, so I'm going to go, and I'm going to say good night. God bless you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.